So it's been about 2 days.
I hope I...
Special orders. You need to go back to Glade Mist Cave and meet with an Argonian there named Ajum-Kajin. He will tell you what you need to do once you are there. Alright. Okay, so here we are at the bottom of Glade Mist Cave. And all the recruits are here. It's nice to meet you. I have heard many good things about you. My name is Ajum-Kajin, 3rd in command and chief spellcaster of Blackwood Company. I have been placed in charge of establishing and running this outpost for Ri'Zakaar. I have identified 6 places throughout the cave that would be placing traps in order to improve the cave's defenses. I've secured some funding in order to subsidize the purchase, but it is not enough. Pay the remainder of the cost. In some cases there will be different types of traps or Okay. Okay, so I have to go find pieces of paper. Okay, so I gotta go trap options. Swing log with pressure plate. Sure. I already selected, so I can't do 2. And 2 falling log traps, 3 long swing maces, falling logs, and cave-in. I'm kind of worried that like the traps are just gonna end up killing the recruits. But we'll see. Falling logs with tripwire. So I think I got all the chests or traps, and I'm guessing you could say you finished it automatically and not set up any traps. Finish my purchase. I'll go through them and order the parts. In the meantime, I have received some special orders for you. Special orders. Vilena Donton has requested the presence of a senior member of the Blackwood Company to discuss several issues. As the captain of warriors, you will go as our representative. Once you've spoken with her, return to me and make your report. Okay. So Parley.
Look at good work.
Hello, Viranus. Hopefully nothing bad happens to you. Now, where's your mother? Okay, so in usual fashion, we broke into her house.
Sorry, friend, it looks like...
You've come from the Blackwood Company, I assume. I was expecting someone fairly high-ranking. I'm the captain of warriors. I suppose that you are in a position of leadership, and your views reflect what the majority of the Blackwood Company is like then. Very well, I'll explain why I asked you here. I received a number of complaints about the Leyland Guildhall regarding the conduct of Blackwood Company. I have been pressured by several members of the guild to investigate this. To this end, I would like to conduct an interview with you in order to discover the culture of the Blackwood Company. Go ahead. Opinions regarding what you value more strongly. If you are forced to choose between protecting the interest of your company and protecting the rights of your clients, what would you choose? So I'm guessing this is based on our past actions, or maybe we always say this and I'm just lying. Protecting the rights of the clients. So you think that the client is more important than petty things like money and increasing market share. Good. That is the attitude of a decent person. On a different note, what do you think about the breaking the rules in order to achieve your goals more easily? Well, this one, I would break the rules. So you don't think that people should be able to compete on an even playing level? I assume you wouldn't mind if people did the same thing to you as well. I've heard that the Blackwood Company is willing to accept any contract, regardless of whether it is illegal or not. In relation to this first question, how would you act if the contract was illegal? I would serve the client first. A misplaced sense of duty, in my opinion. I'm Not very happy hearing that you undertake illegal contracts, let alone prefer to complete them compared to helping your guild. During our contracts, we are sometimes faced with the decision to follow our orders out of the letter or think critically about our orders and use our own moral compass to decide what to do. What do you think of this? I question orders that are nonsensical. A smart way of doing things, I think. If we do not question orders that make no sense, then we surrender our rights as sentient beings. Suppose that you were confronted with a situation where you would have to choose between choosing an easier method with a reduced reward or a harder method with a greater reward. What would you do? I'd do it myself and get a large reward. That can be an admirable way of doing things, particularly if you are strong enough. On a somewhat related note, do you go out of your way to help others, or do you expect them to take care of themselves? I'd be more inclined to help them. That is nice to hear. I feared that the Blackwood Company would be composed of unsympathetic individuals. One last question, if you will. I'd like to know how you regard issues of loyalty. Suppose your loyalty was tested on a contract. How would you react? I would remain loyal to the company. At least your heart is in the right place. Loyalty is always valued. Thank you for answering my questions. I feel I have a greater understanding of the Blackwood Company and its ethos now. You may go. Join the Fighters Guild.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. Are you interested in...
Yes? I don't think you're supposed to be able to join.
The fight... Just do your job.
Okay, so let's go back. So, Ajum-Kajin.
It's my place.
Special orders. Is this the one that you kidnap? I think it might be. Special orders. Thank you for acting as our envoy to the Fighters Guild. As you can see, we have had the traps erected while you were gone. I also have a small amount of gold as payment for completing that task. We also have a new contract ready for you to take. Speak with me once you are ready. Contract. We've only been operating here for a short time, but we've already received not one, but 2 contracts. They both come from the area around Chapel. Problem is that both contracts will put us against the other contractor, so we can only choose one of them. By the Aurum gang of Cheydinhall and the Ri'Zakaar of elsewhere. The Ri'Zakaar smuggle skooma and moon sugar up from elsewhere into Morrowind. Traditionally, the Aurum gang acted as couriers and middlemen between them, but it appears that the Aurum gang are asking for too high a cut of profits this time, so the Ri'Zakaar are going to attempt to smuggle their goods through the Camara Tong themselves. The Aurum gang know this, so they are trying to hire people to help them ambush the Ri'Zakaar caravan. Know that they are also hiring people to help. Since you will be in charge of this contract, I'll leave it up to you to decide which side to help. I think you might need the Aurum gang to support you in Cheydinhall. Otherwise, you might have to kill the Fighters Guild there. We're going to support the Aurum gang. Alright, I'll have the men you will be commanding head to Cheydinhall ahead of you. You will need to meet Halger outside from Argoth. You will explain the details there. Okay, so here's Halger. Now that you finally arrived, we can get started. I've identified a spot up in the mountains, a perfect spot for us to stage our ambush. Wait. Our job is simple: kill all the couriers. They will likely have hired some other guards since you decide to help us, so watch out for them. Protecting my life is also important, so if I am killed, you won't get any payment. You may as well just report back to your superiors. Now follow me up to the ambush site. Okay, alright. I had forgotten whether I was escorting or ambushing.
Well met.
Finally arrived, find a spot to hide and get ready. They'll be coming soon. Remember to kill all the couriers. So if you want to just skip all this and go here and then do move to player, you can do that. Just get his ID. Alright, so first off, I'm going to greater protect him. So is that them? Yeah, that's them. Yes, just everyone kill each other. Hit the wrong one. All the couriers are dead. I can see if it requires any further assistance now. The dead should have skooma on their bodies. I want you to collect it all and hand it over to me. I have to be sure that you aren't going to try and steal it all. So, 2 of the Blackwood company guys died. I resurrected them, and the courier and the leader... Yeah, the courier, the 2 couriers and the leader have skooma, but the guards don't. Got it all right here. Good. You can keep one of the bottles as a souvenir. I'll have your contract money delivered to your company so you can head back there. Thanks for choosing to help us once again.
Farewell.
Alright. Okay, and we're back.
Well met.
Contract. Received word that you successfully helped the Orum gang ambush the Ren Region friend. Ward has arrived. If you wish more work, you should speak to you. Okay. Jafazir.
Goodbye.
Oh, and I'm more infamous, which I don't really get because both of them are criminals. But okay. Okay, so here's
Well met.
Jafazir. Special orders. I have a special job that requires your attention. We've recently been contacted by Azani Blackheart again. He has moved into the alien ruin of Azatan just to speak with both you and I. Seem quite urgent, so do you want us to go there now, or would you like to prepare yourself first? Let's go there now. Alright then, let's head over there. The sacks are gone now. So I guess the sacks get replaced by the chests that are in Glade Mist.
You too.
Damn, it would suck if I walked here manually and had to watch you the whole way. Okay, so here we are in Loria, at the very bottom after like 4 levels. And there were traps, so Jafazir could have died and ruined everything. Finally arrived. What took you so long? Never mind that now. I wanted to talk to you about my sword, Sinweaver. Sinweaver. As you remember, I gave you Sinweaver in exchange for information about where that mage Argoth was hiding and to get the Fighters Guild off of it. I don't have Sinweaver yet. That damn wizard is hiding out in Fieldhouse Cave, protected by all sorts of monsters and other spellcasters, just like himself. I want you to go to Fieldhouse Cave and reclaim Sinweaver for me. Argoth should be the one holding it. You'll probably find him somewhere deep inside. I don't think it would take kindly to your interruption. Discuss reward once you get back. Where's Fieldhouse Cave? South and a tiny bit west, not too far away from here. Remember that it is a cave entrance. Yeah. A little excursion to Fieldhouse Cave, eh? It has been a while since I've done any field work myself. Did you want me to come with you, or would you prefer me to stay here? Come with me. Okay, this should be fun. You and I both on an adventure together. Alright, so here's the cave. I haven't seen Jafazir show up yet.
Where did you go? Come out where I can see you. Hello?
Your presence here will...
Hey, it's Gnarly. again. Oh no, it's Tessera.
Good riddance.
Why, Tessera? Why?
Nature's guardians. My foot. Mean things. They'll curse you, or they might call a bear to tear you apart.
Okay, so here's Argoth in the dust sumps of Fieldhouse. To the right when you come from the black balconies.
Oh. Do you think what happened to Fox could happen here?
Could I have talked to him? Let's see.
What?
Nope.
Go bother someone else.
Sinweaver. So PRID 0000172F. Move to player. Come with me. What the hell are you doing? So I'm thinking that it's crashing because he's supposed to be here. No.
Look at the muscle.
Should wait here. No, you should come with me. But either way, you're just gonna wander around. So I've got Argoth killed, and anytime I don't need these potions. Anytime I take the sword, it crashes. So maybe something about it being in inventory when it does the quest update, I don't know. But if you do, well, first let's get Jafazir here. Move to player, because he's messed
Sugar
up too.
and sand.
And do Setstage. Ling BC 14, second deal, 105. I've got the sword, time to get back to Azani.
Friend.
So no crash this time. And now I can take the sword without it crashing.
Well met.
Not that it matters. Come with me. Let's go. Nope, you still don't want to come with me. Alright, so now back to Atatar to give the sword to Azani. And everyone's dead. And there's Fighters Guild members. Oh, you're hostile.
This ends here.
I don't need to kill him. Maybe Jafazir will if he decides to show up.
It's nothing.
You Blackwood Company scum, associating with Azani Blackheart and lying about killing him. I'll kill you here and now. Oh. So unfortunately, well, I don't think you have to. So here's Azani, dead, as usual. I gotta kill him. I guess I could have Jafazir do it. Something terrible has happened. I have a bad feeling about this. We should hurry to where Azani was waiting for us as quickly as we can. Yeah, let's go. And Jafazir kills him. When I returned to Attiar, I found Madra and Orin, the second in command of the Fighters Guild, already there. He killed Azani Blackheart while we were gone and tried to kill us when we returned. We need to report this to Ri'Zakaar. And yeah, if you tell Jafazir to stay here, he dies as well, which is good or bad, depending on how you see it, because then you can take his position. But I think he'll just give it to you after all the good work you've done. Back to Leowin. So, Ri'Zakaar.
Well met.
Ri'Zakaar. Special orders. Damn it, this is not good. I will need to think about what to do. You should return here tomorrow. I will have decided what to do by then. You may as well keep the sword that you recovered for him. He isn't gonna be rewarding you with it anytime soon. Not that I expected he would have rewarded you anyway. Most likely he would have tried to blackmail you into giving the sword to him by selling his story to the Fighters Guild. A lot of good that would have done him.
You too.
So now I need to wait a day.